The Soviet Union was known for its innovative and often unconventional approach to military technology. During its existence, the Soviet military developed numerous unusual and sometimes bizarre inventions, some of which were intended for practical use, while others were purely experimental. Here are 15 of the craziest Soviet military inventions. 1. The Ekranoplan, Caspian Sea Monster. The Ekranoplan was a large, wing-and-ground effect (WIG) aircraft designed to operate over water. It was developed in the 1960s and 1970s and was intended to be used as a transport and reconnaissance platform. The Ekranoplan was capable of carrying up to 100 tons of cargo and had a top speed of over 300 miles per hour. Despite its impressive capabilities, the project was eventually canceled due to technical issues and funding constraints. 2. The T-35 tank. The T-35 was a multi-turreted tank developed in the 1930s. It had a total of 5 turrets, each armed with a different type of gun or machine gun. The T-35 was intended to be a heavily armored, slow-moving tank that could provide supporting fire for infantry units. Although it was an impressive-looking vehicle, the T-35 was plagued by mechanical issues and was eventually withdrawn from service. 3. The Tsar tank. The Tsar tank was a massive, armored vehicle developed in 1916. It had a length of over 60 feet and a height of over 20 feet, making it one of the largest armored vehicles ever built. The Tsar tank was intended to be used as a mobile fortress, with a crew of up to 15 men and a top speed of around 10 miles per hour. Despite its imposing size, the Tsar tank was not very effective in combat and was eventually abandoned due to mechanical issues. 4. The Antonov A-40. The Antonov A-40 was a glider tank developed in the 1940s. It was designed to be towed behind a bomber aircraft and then released over enemy territory, where it would glide to the ground and be used as a tank. The A-40 was intended to be used as a surprise attack vehicle, but it was never used in combat due to technical issues and the high risk of injury to the crew. 5. The 2B1 Oka. The 2B1 Oka was a self-propelled gun developed in the 1950s. It was designed to be a high-velocity gun that could fire a 420mm shell at a distance of over 30 miles. The 2B1 Oka was intended to be used as a siege gun, but it was never used in combat due to its limited mobility and high cost. 6. The Kalashnikov Soviet tank. The Kalashnikov was a tank developed in the 1940s. It had a unique wheel and track design that allowed it to move at high speeds on roads and then convert to a tracked vehicle for off-road use. The Kalashnikov was intended to be used as a fast, lightly armored tank, but it was never put into production due to technical issues and the availability of more conventional tank designs. 7. The Object 279. The Object 279 was a tank developed in the 1950s. It had a unique, hemispherical hull design that provided excellent protection against nuclear radiation. The Object 279 was intended to be used as a post-nuclear war tank, with a crew of 4 men and a top speed of over 30 miles per hour. Despite its impressive design, the Object 279 was never put into production due to technical issues and the high cost of development. 8. The V-12 cannon. The V-12 was a massive, 12-gauge cannon developed in the 1950s. It was designed to be used as a siege gun, with a barrel length of over 30 feet and a muzzle velocity of over 2,000 feet per second. The V-12 was intended to be used against heavily fortified targets, but it was never used in combat due to its limited mobility and high cost. 9. The R-36 Orb Intercontinental Ballistic Missile, ICBM. The R-36 Orb was an ICBM developed in the 1960s. It was designed to be used as a fractional orbital bombardment system, FOBS, which would allow it to orbit the Earth before re-entering the atmosphere and striking its target. The R-36 Orb was intended to be used as a strategic nuclear deterrent, but it was never deployed due to technical issues and the signing of the Outer Space Treaty, which prohibited the use of nuclear weapons in space. 10. The Acoustic Korolev. The Acoustic Korolev was a sound-based missile defense system developed in the 1960s. It used a series of acoustic sensors to detect and track incoming missiles, and then used a high-powered sound wave to destroy them. The Acoustic Korolev was intended to be used as a defense system against ballistic missiles. but it was never deployed due to technical issues and the development of more conventional missile defense systems. The Soviet Union developed numerous unusual and innovative military inventions during its existence. While some of these inventions were practical and effective, others were purely experimental or never made it past the prototype stage. Despite their sometimes bizarre nature, these inventions demonstrate the Soviet Union's commitment to innovation and its willingness to think outside the box when it came to military technology. 11. The AK-47. The Avtomat Kalashnikova Model 1947, AK-47, is one of the most iconic and widely used assault rifles in the world. Designed by Mikhail Kalashnikov, it is renowned for its reliability, durability, and simplicity. 12. T-34 tank. The T-34 was a medium tank that played a crucial role in World War II. Its combination of mobility, firepower, and armor made it a formidable opponent on the battlefield. 13. S-75 Dvina, SA-2 Guideline. The S-75 is a surface-to-air missile system that was first deployed in the 1950s. It was used to shoot down U-2 spy planes and was a significant threat to high-altitude aircraft during the Cold War. 14. Mi-24 Hind. The Mi-24 is a helicopter gunship that was introduced in the 1970s. Its combination of firepower, armor, and mobility made it a powerful asset on the battlefield. 15. RPG-7. The RPG-7 is a portable rocket-propelled grenade launcher that was introduced in the 1960s. It is a simple, effective, and affordable weapon that has been widely used by various military forces and insurgent groups around the world. These Soviet-era military inventions have had a lasting impact on modern warfare and continue to influence military technology and tactics today. Soviet-era military technology continues to play a significant role in modern warfare, with various equipment and systems still in use today. Here are some examples. Tanks and armored vehicles. T-55, T-62, T-72, and BTR-60PB and BTR-70 armored personnel carriers are still used by some countries, including Russia and Ukraine, in the ongoing conflict. Russia has been relying on its Soviet-era tank and artillery stocks, with up to 70% of tanks remaining non-operational. Fighter jets. MiG-21, MiG-25, and Su-27 are examples of Soviet-era fighter jets that have been widely used and exported. Many of these jets remain in service, showcasing their durability and lasting impact on modern aviation. Surface-to-air missile systems. S-75 Dvina, SA-2 Guideline, and S-300 are examples of Soviet-era surface-to-air missile systems that are still used today. Helicopter gunships. Mi-24 Hind is a Soviet-era helicopter gunship that continues to be used in various conflicts. Portable rocket-propelled grenade launchers. RPG-7 is a widely used Soviet-era portable rocket-propelled grenade launcher. These technologies have stood the test of time, and their continued use is a testament to the ingenuity and design of Soviet engineers. However, the ongoing conflict in Ukraine has highlighted the challenges of maintaining and upgrading these aging systems.